Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Last Promise 0% Crits Broken Camp playthrough. This video will be tackling Chapter 6. As mentioned in the last chapter, we have a new experience target named Storm. This chapter in the past was us just marching Shuda to the throne. And by the throne, I mean the boss. It's a simple kill boss chapter. We tackle this chapter in a very different way compared to the previous one, where we have a lot of trading and a lot of rescues on the first turn. We shuffle around quite a bit of items, and we're going to be doing so again. We need to be able to recruit Altares, who is a thief that joins during NPC phase. So we end up transferring around a lot of units, including, of all people, Kimiko, brought to the front lines. We get a door key by hitting this village. As I found out in the past, Shuda is able to one-round the boss with killing edge crit. One-shot the boss. And so can Sean, so I thought the easiest way to do it would be to have Sean killing edge crit the boss. As it turns out, Sean's experience, considering he's already level 9, is no longer a thing that is worth considering, because he's guaranteed to hit it by killing the boss at chapter 10. So what that means is that instead we can give the boss to another experienced target if we're able to get him in range. And thankfully, Storm is another mounted unit. And he only needs to be able to get within 2 range of the boss. This is Altares. He's a thief that, among other breed things, joins with a strangely high personal crit bonus of plus 15. He's basically a sword master, though his innate sword rank is only D. What that does mean is that he's able to use iron blades, which is pretty good because we're able to buy them freely in this chapter, and he's able to one-round enemies with just iron blade crits. That actually is relevant, so his combat as a thief is more relevant than his lockpicking for the next couple of chapters. And honestly, for most of the game. His speed is just low enough that he has to take a speed wing to steal an important item later on, but the only other person who would receive it is, say it with me now, Shuda. Thankfully, we're able to drop him as a green unit and talk to him with Siegfried. And we had to heal up Siegfried so that he's able to do some enemy phasing. One of the enemies there has a Horror Slayer and can pose a real threat to our mounted units. So we put our bulkiest and our frailest mounted unit forward. We also need Altares to be able to dodge an enemy while being weighed down by carrying Tomiko. But he's still fast enough to double enemies, because he's a thief. In the past, this chapter was cleared in 4 turns, but as I'm sure you can imagine with how close we are to the end, and with Storm clearing the way mostly, and reaching D rank foes, this chapter is going to be cleared in 3 turns now. Altares just needs to dodge one of the attacks that goes for him. And Storm needed to get 1 of 2 crits against that armor net. 2 of 2 crits would have been preferable for his experience, but we're able to work with just 1. Inanna's flight is super helpful because she's able to weaken this soldier. Which means he can be killed by someone else. And Sean's able to come in and one-shot the fighter on the armory, so we were able to visit it with Altares later on. And we need to do that because Altares is carrying Tomiko, who has access to, and by access to I mean has, the blue gem that we picked up on Kevin. When I said we shuffled a lot of items around in the last couple of turns, I meant in this chapter and the previous one. A lot of the trades are little micro-optimizations so that things are as simple as possible. We also sell a couple of the elixirs and a free heal staff that we have. Because we don't end up needing them. Miko joined with 2 heal staves, and we only needed the 1. We end up buying an iron blade and a javelin. And a short bow. Because Storm is one of the best combatants we have now. We need to be able to kill this archer. Or at least weaken him. That javelin toss actually conveniently set up this. Storm needs 1 of 2 crits to kill Shinsho. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for Chapter 7. Chapter 6 was cleared in 4 turns. And Storm climbed yet another level and a bow rank. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.